the Banksy mural that appeared. Now, it the stencil art, the protester being beaten down by the judge was a Palestinian supporter. Was I think it was Palestine Action was what it was supposed to represent, and that was the group that had the 500 to 600 people arrested over the weekend. And I think that sent a bit of a shocking awareness through a lot of people in that bucket of support who suddenly realised that their prior actions had led to consequences, and they got all up in arms saying it was a suppression of speech and everything else to arrest people for it. Well, you're being arrested because people under your group or under the banner of your group had trespassed on military sites and damaged military equipment and had basically taken the next step up in terms of in terms of violent destructive action. And the government was like, no, 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 we're not having that. Now, Banksy could have put pretty much the same mural up at any point over the last probably 18 months, and people would have understood it on a more general basis in terms of protests about migration, in terms of protests about the ability to represent what they feel England stands for, the people to represent an identity, and how they feel that that is falling away from what is available now. But no, 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 no. Banksy has a very clear political position, and he's a big supporter of the Palestinian people. I don't think there's any secret to that. But the whole covering up, the way it's been covered up, his most recent artwork's been covered up, almost further exemplifies why, well, the message that he was trying to send through the artwork. It's um, almost sending a stronger message than the actual picture was. Now, the poor bloke cleaning up here is wearing a helmet and a mask to protect his identity. I don't know that he's necessarily going to be targeted for that. I think people understand this guy has very little say in what he's been told to do. I don't think people are necessarily going to blame him. Well, up until the last 36 hours, I would have thought that. Right now, I couldn't, wouldn't be able to trust it. But yeah, they'd also blocked the picture, and it was like they'd taken the worst possible steps to deal with it. And I guess when people engage in, I guess, effective street art against the justice system, against the political class, that's when they get upset. I I don't know. Um, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's a lot of people to be arrested. I yeah, did think that was kind of funny when I saw it.